Our game, like those first two periods, we had a real tough outing against Winnipeg and didn't look anything like the game that we want to play. But I thought, even in the third, like it gets a little squirrely. But the first two periods for sure, in terms of technically how we want to play the game, we were pretty darn good.
Just what transpired from your vantage point in that third period?
Oh, just a hockey game, like you can't play fight in the game, and both teams want to win, and you get a little snarly, and that was fun. It was good.
Where does that period rank in terms of all the periods of hockey you've coached in terms of?
Oh, that's mild. That's mild. Well, we only got to about 160 some minutes there. It's got to get into the 250s before it gets too squirrely. It wasn't. Yeah, it was just sometimes hockey can get like that. That's part of why the game's so darn great, because it's graceful and beautiful and physical and angry all at the same time. So it was good. It's good, probably good for both teams. They can both, you get to make it part of the story of your year.
The power play, a big story.
Yeah.
1 for 17 the last 5 games coming
I know
into this one. What was the difference maker tonight?
Well, good on them, because I only use analytics when it serves my purpose, but we just have said so many chances to score on the power play, and it hasn't gone for us. So that Reinhart's first goal, we've done that 25 times, right? And so we got a little confidence out of it. It's good that our power play, our special teams at the end won us the game. Our goaltender made a couple of saves that he had to make to keep it right. But our penalty kill was as good as our power play tonight, and that won us the game. And that's road hockey. If you can play well 5-on-5 and let your special teams be the difference. So good for those guys. They needed a little confidence boost.
As a coach, how proud are you when you challenge the guys and they respond with a team effort?
Yeah, you know what? I don't know that I necessarily. I don't know how to describe it to you, because I thought I was as bad as they were. I got 16 guys who played very poorly the other night, and that's the head coach's job, right? So we all were lousy, and I think we all did a pretty good job tonight.
Sorry, Bobrovsky. Seems like
Yeah, good for him.
Save. It was a big one.
So, yeah, he didn't get a high-volume night, but the save on the power play through the seam was just fantastic for him. And I'm happy that it ends up a shutout, because he played very well in the Boston game, and we didn't get the result. We were terrible in front of him in the Winnipeg game, and he kept it tight. Like, it's a one-goal game with 10 minutes left to go in the third period, but that was him, and he doesn't get the result. So I'm glad he got a little extra, the shutout on top of the win.
You described this week to have a playoff-type feel.
Yeah.
How can this win set the tone for the rest of this?
Well, I think the energy was there. That both teams were kind of edgy right from the start, and I think we'll get the same thing tomorrow night. And these are just huge divisional games for us. It'll be our second back-to-back this year. I didn't think I was going to have to run the bench the way I did, but we just ran out of players at the end, so some minutes got up there. So we got to use the day to recover, and we're going to have to be right and ready tomorrow.
Thanks, Coach.
Okay.